In today's episode, we dig up some mud, I eat some crisps, we have the wettest February since 1871, and we fill the swear jar. Let's hit a bit and split the
Oh, now.
So here we are in the cabin. We are about to actually break ground and start, which has been a long time coming. And we're going to start by putting in this ha-ha swale retention pond, which is down the edge of the site, right down towards the sort of southeast side of the site. This has three roles, really. It's to capture rainwater, to promote biodiversity and wildlife, also to prevent unwanted access. With this other drawing I've got below here, you can actually see that's the level that the water will actually sit in it, and it's battered off this way but very sheer at the back. Something I've had to fight for, really, because everyone says to me, why do you want a ha-ha, why don't you just have a swale? But I'm quite keen for the view, the vista from here, looking out that way, to look somewhat unencumbered, as they say. So there's a nice view out over the open airfield. There's so many steps, so many hurdles to overcome. So we've had to not only get planning permission, that planning permission came with conditions that we had to discharge before we could actually start. And lest we forget, we actually have a county border run through our site, so we had to discharge those conditions with two local authorities, not just one, because I must have obviously done something wrong in a previous life, I think. Right then, so we're going to go digging, and we've got lots of things going on. The boys are out there using the Spotman system to mark the swale out. Traditionally, you would have a surveyor come and do this, but actually, with this technology, it's simple enough and easy enough. It's really good, really good. Oh, I can hear another lorry coming. Best get the gates open. A groundbreaking moment in my life. We're about to break ground. Oh God, the temptation just to dig really deep. Well, if that's not an anticlimax, so then what is? I never thought maybe we should count the buckets. Can you imagine? What do you reckon to that then? Let me set me. I'm going offline in a minute, Jim. It's all right. What do you reckon then?
How's it feel?
Oh, I don't know. Feels a bit strange.
How many months have we been waiting to get to this point?
Well, I don't know about months. It's been about 5 years from the idea of the conception of it to the actual to actually doing it. So it feels really, really good. So here's my bucket in the drawing, and then that's what we're going to dig out. I don't know how well you can see that. So it's like a big plane from that white mark to there. It's quite a big area. We have created a battered back swale here using our JS130, the dumper, and our tilt rotator and our iDig 3D solution. It's actually gone really well. First time using the iDig. I feel like I'm saying iDig a lot, but that seems to be the thing to be saying a lot of. Got a bit of a water problem. We've hit a few land drains as we've gone through it, which is fine. We're gearing up for an electric submersible pump that we're going to actually wire in permanently to keep it drained, because if the water level's going up and down, it will cause the banks to fall in even quicker than they would do naturally. But we're going to batter it back in a few days' time when we're happy with how far we're going to go back with it, because we're waiting on the design of our retaining wall system, and I don't want to take too much material away and then have to put it back.
Got Ollie on the digger, digging the swale out now. We've actually got 3 dumpers running at the moment. One of them's being fixed over there by this chap. He's just changing the gear lever. But we've made a good start on it. We've moved quite a lot of soil. Anything below about 300 mil is all clay. And then above there we've got some decent topsoil, because this used to be farmland, so we're trying to separate it out. Trying to separate out all this slop as well from where we've been running the dumpers forwards and backwards and getting stuck and what have you while it's been raining.
A few thousand tonnes moved. Mount Jit, we're calling it over there, is growing considerably. Our pile of soil that we've been digging out, it's been going well. The iDig system's been working really well. The weather's been a bit of a challenge, been quite wet for a few days, and this heavy clay just sticking in the bucket, it's somewhat horrendous. It's horrendous. It's yeah, God, nightmare. So, but today's been quite good. A drying wind. We've done quite well. We've dug all this out today, and we're hopefully, if I don't spend too long talking to the camera, we'll get a bit more digging done.
It's good to actually finally get started, because it's been about a year in the making. We've had all the kit here. We've been ready to go. Absolutely itching to get digging. You can see if you get the camera on his face, he's like Cheshire Cat.
An awesome bit of kit. The biggest problem with this job is you can't come back to it. That's the most difficult thing, because I was doing flat work, you would just keep coming back to it and it would be alright, you could go back over all of that, and I'm not happy with it now, sat here, but I can't get back there now, so it'll be what it'll be, basically, unfortunately. There we go, another day at it then. Same again tomorrow, I suppose. Be good, wouldn't it? Oh, see that? Bit of mud, that is. There we go. Gonna do a bit to camera. So it was going really well this morning. We're smashing it, even if I say so myself. As you can see, we're doing it. 3 dumpers, 2 drivers, seems to be a good combination. Thought we'll just broke a weld on the steering ram of Bertha hardline tonner. Let's get the gear up, get the gear out, and do a bit of welding. Managed to back her out of the way, but just that there. The old gator's come in for useful. Look, so we've got the welder in there, we've got a big pump, we've got all sorts of gear and shiz in here. So
what's the plan then?
I'm going to chop it rather than grind it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Oh, down that flat edge.
Down that flat edge there.
Yeah, got you.
And then weld it back on. say.
Is it gone again?
No, it's just it can't be at that angle because it's hit that bit and split the
Oh, now.
Ah, dear, never a dull moment. Hello and welcome to our hole. We've been hammering away at this swale here for a couple of weeks now. You will have seen me in the cabin a fortnight ago, not looking so tired I should think, talking about digging this. We are about 50% of the way there. This is probably the biggest chunk, although it's not in distance, but it is in volume, if that makes sense. And it's been a really good proof of concept, really. It's been a lesson for me really in if you have an idea and you draw it on paper, to actually physically do it can be...
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Seeing it on the plans and then coming out here.
Because this line of this shape was me going like that on the bit of paper saying, oh, we could have a bit of a...
You said that's not really changed at all either, has it? Since you first went in to talk to the architects about it and just went, oh, I don't know, I want it to be something like that.
And then
it's
they put that on the drawing and
yeah.
that's it. So yeah, there we go. Cannot wait to see these bags and this green wall solution. It's going to be so cool. In a Thursday, Friday next week, we have our first loads of this Flex MSE system turn up, and we've got another massive learning curve. What's the training included?
Yeah, so we've got a day training from this company called Gravitas International, and they supply these geotextile bags. They're going to act as like the retaining wall for all of this to obviously keep all the clay back. So we've got to batter this back and then fit these bags. But they come out and they do like a training session for you. Essentially, it's just brick bonding them and then tying them back in with a grid, this geo grid thing.
We think. Hopefully you'll want to see another episode when we drop that in a fortnight. But until then, look after yourselves, be safe, cheers, bye. Next time on Blake Builds. So they had biblical amounts of rain yesterday. It rained all day, we pumped for ages. The problem with digging a big hole is it fills with water. So here we are in the bottom of the swale. We're about to do a bit of bagging. We've got Ben here from Gravitas, and every day is well and truly the school day. I'm going to get stuck here in a sec. Oh, we're not really, what's happening?